Hello and a very warm welcome. The news we've all been waiting for, and it is now official. Daniel Ricciardo will leave McLaren at the end of the 2022 season. It's been in the pipeline for months, and now it's official. They've had all summer break to announce this, and they decide to announce it on the eve of the Belgian Grand Prix, but it is official, and it is the right decision. People will be going on about McLaren, what a disgrace, it's the right decision. They can say they've mutually parted, but basically the moral of the story is McLaren have sacked Daniel Ricciardo because he's been underperforming. It's as simple as that. They can put mutually agreed, we know the facts. He hasn't been performing. His claim to fame at McLaren is a win at Monza that was gifted to him with team orders. And this is the right decision. 100%. I have nothing but praise for my team McLaren. They've got rid of an underperforming driver, and they will bring in Oscar Piastri. McLaren Racing and Daniel Ricciardo have mutually agreed that Daniel will leave the team at the end of the 22 season. In other words, McLaren have had enough of him underperforming and have sacked him. And they've gone out and got a possible future talent in Oscar Piastri. The team thanks Daniel for his dedication, contribution, including the memorable win at Monza. It's all PR nonsense. The Monza win is his claim to fame, but in reality it was gifted to him because they wouldn't let Norris race him. But it was the best result for the team at the time. It is official. Daniel Ricciardo will no longer be a McLaren driver. And he'll end up back at Alpine. So, let's get this right. He left Red Bull because he was basically, Max was number one. He's gone to Renault. He's wasted 2 years at Renault. Then he went to McLaren. Didn't believe in the Renault project. He's gone to McLaren. He's wasted another 2 years at McLaren to end up back at the team he started with. So Renault 2 years, McLaren 2 years to end up back at basically Renault, which is now Alpine. Wow, madness. Let's get some more reaction. It's trending. People are going to be unhappy about this. People are going to be hammering McLaren. Why are you hammering McLaren? It's a results-based business. And Daniel Ricciardo's been shocking. He's been shambolic. Should he retire? That's another question you need to put out there. He'll probably end up at Alpine. But should he retire? He's also been linked with Haas. Not sure they'll be able to afford his financial status. So, what is it, the gap? Norris is on 76, Daniel Ricciardo's on 19. If you're saying this is a harsh decision, let me just read you that again. Norris on 76, Daniel Ricciardo on 19. It's horseshit. 57 points between them. And McLaren's place for fourth in the Constructors is in jeopardy because of Daniel Ricciardo. Because if he was picking up the same points as Lando Norris, McLaren would be miles ahead of Alpine. But now they're actually in a dogfight for fourth. Zak Brown has made a big decision. He's made the right decision. 100%. There's no if, there's no buts, there's no maybes. This is the right decision. It's been in the pipeline for months, and now it's official that Ricciardo will leave. And now the domino effect will come as Piastri will be announced. Ricciardo will announce his future. Got the F1 article here. McLaren and Daniel Ricciardo have mutually agreed to terminate his contract 1 year early. The 8-time race winner will depart at the end of the season. Yeah, on the eve of the Belgian Grand Prix as Formula 1 returns from its summer break. We've had a month off and now they decide to announce it. McLaren and Ricciardo announced they would complete the final 9 races of the year together before separating. McLaren say they will announce who will partner Norris in 23 in due course. Oscar Piastri. Zak Brown, he'll get a lot of stick for this. McLaren will get a lot of stick as a team. But the facts of the matter are, Daniel Ricciardo has underperformed for 2 years straight. He got probably the first half of the season adapting to the car. Still, 1.5 years in, he's adapting to the car. It's the right decision. 100%. Yeah. Zak Brown, interesting words. Daniel has been a great addition to McLaren. Not sure I agree on that. I don't think he has. And it's been a pleasure working with him. I'd like to thank him for all his efforts over the last 2 seasons. It's no secret that we hope we could achieve more together, but seeing him stand on the top step of the podium at Monza was the highlight. We wish him well for the future. Yeah, he's 57 points off his teammate in the same machinery. Formula 1 is a results-based business. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're Hamilton, Vettel, Latifi. If you're 57 points off your teammate in the same machinery, you're going to be called out for it. And I don't give Brown any stick, McLaren any stick. I applaud them for making the right decision. Yeah, you got to think about the team, and that's what McLaren have done. Of course, Ricciardo fans are not going to be happy, but I have a Ricciardo fan as a subscriber. He will tell you the facts of the matter. It's no hate campaign against Daniel Ricciardo. It's no witch campaign against Daniel Ricciardo. Anyone's like this bad against a teammate, they've got to be dropped. They can say mutually agreed. Daniel Ricciardo has been sacked. It's as simple as that. He's been sacked. They put mutually agreed. He's been sacked. McLaren want Piastri, and they've had enough of Ricciardo's bullshit and underperforming week in, week out. And that new lineup excites me by McLaren. McLaren, they should be winning races. They shouldn't be where they are. It's too nice at McLaren. You got Lando, who's a bit of a banter man. Ricciardo, I believe none of them will be world champion because they've not just messing around, stinking joint out. But Piastri and Norris excites me. And part of me is wanting Piastri to come in and do a job on Lando. But yeah, it is what it is. It's not a shock, really. This has been in the pipeline for months, but it is official. Daniel Ricciardo has been sacked by McLaren. And future announcements will happen. Expect in, I don't know when it's going to be, in the next couple of days, maybe tomorrow, maybe in a few weeks. Piastri is a McLaren driver. Daniel Ricciardo has gone back to Alpine. So they're basically doing a switch. Piastri, the reserve driver of Alpine, will go to McLaren. And then Ricciardo will go the other way. But what a waste. Honestly, what a waste since Red Bull. Since Red Bull, his career has been a shambles. 2 years wasted at Renault. Got 2 podiums. 2 years wasted at McLaren, and now he's literally done a full circle and he's probably going to end up back where he started. Unbelievable. Yeah. And my subscriber nailed it. Daniel Ricciardo is a demon on the brake pedal, but he's a banter man at the paddock. He will not be world champion. Comment down below your thoughts. Interesting. Ricciardo dropped by McLaren. Sacked. Underperformed and not good enough. His McLaren tenure has been a disgrace.